This is Steve from Boxing UK. Delighted to be joined live from the bubble by Tom Little. How are you, Tom?
Good, relaxed, chilled out, ready to go, ready for the week ahead.
Good man. We'll not tell the audience what we were talking about before we press record.
No.
How is life in there?
Yeah, it's good. Do you know what I mean? Listen, just keeping focused, keeping me mind sharp, ready to go and wage some serious war. Saturday, ready.
Good man. We'll get straight.
I'm in that headspace now where it's all business.
We'll get straight into that. Are you glad to be back?
Yeah. Good to be back. Good to be back and like properly ready, like really ready. Like, is that like in some ways it's like a bit annoying. Like I didn't show this sort of me when I fought the other guys and everything. But listen, everything for a reason, I believe. And Eric, sorry, mate.
No,
sorry, Adam. I had a fun. With my dad a title and my little boy and that, so they know that. Listen, when he put his mind to it, he got stuck in and he done it. My dad put a lot of his like life into me boxing when I was younger, and I feel a bit selfish having thrown it away in such as I have. Do you know what I mean? So I want to make sure that, listen, he's seen that I've worked hard and I've achieved something.
So is this performance going to be the best that you've shown fans yet, Tom?
Mate, this performance, everybody is going to see the best me that's ever walked to a boxing ring. Ever. Like, I'm light, I'm fit as a fiddle, like genuinely fit as a fiddle. I finished my last spar. I was throwing in insane amounts of punches and then jumped out and done 5K on a running machine. Do you know what I mean? So, like, my fitness is through the roof. I'm actually excited. I want to know if he can, never mind if I can keep with his pace, I want to know if he can keep with me. I've got long levers, and whether people think it or not, listen, we'll see if I can punch or not. Because I'll be anchoring down, and everything meaningful I let go, he'll be feeling. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, because that's what everybody's going to predict, isn't it? That Alan's going to come out and do his usual shtick, which is 100%, 100 mile an hour from the first bell. You're going to match him, are you?
I'll match him, no problem about that. I'm too big a man to be running away from him and promoting him to do what he loves to do. Me running away from him, it promotes him to run forward and get his success off. Listen, if he wants me to go backwards, he's going to have to work damn hard for me to go back. So, yeah, like, listen, I'm a big, strong... He's not in with a 15 stone 3 or a 13 stone 10 man. He's in with a 70... I'm lighter than 17 stone. But I'm a big 6'6" man with a big frame on me. And I've got good hand speed, good boxing IQ. And listen, the cloth that I'm cut from ain't worried about taking a smack in the mouth. So listen, if he lands one, he can count on 2 or 3 coming back at him.
That's something he's not had that yet, though, Tom, is it? If you look at the fights that he's had, nobody's really tried to tag him back in return.
No. Well, we've seen in glimpses with Niall Kennedy, who, listen, had to take the fight on short notice because there weren't full notice that Alan was even boxing on that show. So, and when he looked troubled. He looked troubled, and listen, I'm a bigger, stronger man than Noel, and I've had the notice, and I'm ready, and I've worked hard. So yeah, let's go. Well, I'm ready, son. He's in trouble, a lot of trouble.
You likened it to Gatti Ward.
Yeah, but you know, I was. Do you know what it is? I probably shouldn't have sullied their name by putting my name next to it. Because like that's a fight that I idolise.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is it's gonna be the same thing where 2 men are just there. It's who wants it more? Who wants it more? I know how much I want it. I want to find out how much he wants it. Is his words what he says just for camera? Because let me tell you something. He's gonna have to climb off the canvas. I know that. I know he's gonna have to climb himself up off the canvas, and I want to know how many times he's willing to climb up. I want to know how many times he's willing to get his ass up off that ground, and try and throw back at me.
So you're predicting you're gonna nail him at least once, then, Tom?
I'm predicting that I this is the thing. I've not been so confident of nailing someone since I fought Josh Sandlin. Not been so confident. Listen, I said to Ben said, keep to your boxing. Ben Davison said, keep to your boxing. You're doing well. He's losing heart and everything. I turned around to him, walked over in the fourth round, and said, I'll put an end to him this round. So if I put an end to him this round, I said, I've seen it for 3 rounds. What's there? I walked out, showed him the jab to the body, switched straight over the top, caught him, he wobbled. The stoppage was premature. But it was only ever ending one way, and that was with him on a gas mask. So that's it. I'm blessed that listen, I'd rather have any fight, whether it be against me or I'd rather it be stopped too early than too late. So
Absolutely.
Just let's go what's happening. And I know, listen, I'll stop him. I know I'll stop him. It won't be early doors. It won't, but I know I'll stop him. I know I will eat him too many times clean.
Have you studied these fights, Tom? Because although they've been ended early...
I've never watched anybody ever, but I've watched him like relentlessly, daily. Watched him relentlessly. Like, I know what he loves to throw, what he loves to do. I can read him like a book. I can read him like I literally read him. I can tell by how he holds his posture, what he's going to throw, where he puts his feet. And he's never had anyone do that with him. Never had anyone do that with him. And this year, look, I'm relaxed, I'm calm, I'm confident. I ain't worried about people firing in, like whether he comes and tries to overwhelm me. I know what he's going to do. I've practiced it. I've dreamt it. I've slept it. I've ate it. There's nothing that he can do what's going to surprise me. Nothing.
Do you think he knows what you're going to do, Tom?
I don't know. I don't really care. I just know there's nothing he can do to change it. I don't care if he knows or he thinks or he's studied. The thing is, he can't have studied this me because this me's never been around. So I know he can't get ready for this me because he can get ready for the me that was what was before. He can get ready for that, but that won't be enough. That'll just hold him up for a few rounds. Do you know what I mean? That'll hold him in there for a few rounds. That might hinder my process a little bit. But the me that's here now, let me tell you, this honest statement. The me that's sit here now stops the me that fought in Saudi in half a round.
Really?
Stops me flat on me back. Yeah, I mean, too many punches in bunches. Not just one pop shot, not just one jab. I won't insult myself when I go out there by throwing stupid single shots unless I plan on taking his head off.
If that goes to plan, then Tom, this is going to be fight of the night by a country mile, isn't it?
Mate, I'm planning I plan on literally stealing the full show. I don't plan on anybody talking about any other fight on there except how badly I beat him up. Like, that's it. That's all I want people to say. I want people to know that, listen, Joe, what? This boy's serious now, and he ain't to be messed about with. He ain't to be tangled with. And then I'm gonna put it straight out there for anybody else who wants it domestically. I ain't gonna go and bark above my station and say I want this and start claiming to be a world champion and whatever not. Listen, sod that. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fulfill a promise that I made to myself, and now I'm gonna bring some silverware home. 2021, by hook or by crook, whether I have to die trying, I will bring some silverware home.
Good man. Tom, when making this fight, does Eddie have a chat with you about what happens if you win?
Nah, he don't really. He was saying, "Do you know what? They're all a lot of people suspected me to win. To be fair,
Yeah.
nobody really suspected me to work this hard. So I know a lot of people were suspecting me to win. And there's good fights there, aren't they? Listen, I know they'll have me back. I like to think I'm liked by Sky and relatively liked by Eddie and everyone. Do you know what I mean? Like Eddie will be the first to say. He said earlier on in life, I've been a lazy bastard and I put a bit of a porker. Do you know what I mean? But look, they know I'm switched on. They know I'm ready. I'm hungry. I rang up and asked for this fight. I rang up. I said, listen, let's have it. Come on. He went, do you want it on the Dylan White on the card? I went, yep, deal, done. I already gave myself 4-week head start then.
Aye.
I already gave myself 4 weeks. I've been training. I knew there was a common denominator between him and Hrgovic, and they hate each other. And that common denominator was me. I'm the one in between them two, and they want to test him against me. So I said to Josh, that fight will come around again. Let's start training now. Let's get ourselves to a good point, then we get the fight made. Got the fight made. Let's go. I won't bother. I won't bother about money. I won't bother about anything. I couldn't give a flying monkeys. Let me tell you something. I would get. This is how bad I want it. I'd give every penny I own now. I have now, and me fight purse the weekend to guarantee I win. If someone said to me, "Give everything you own now to get that win," I'd say, "Have it. Take it. Take it."
Eddie might ask that, Tom, if that gets out.
Yeah, well, unless he's going to get in there and tie Babic down, he can't guarantee nothing.
That's true. You mentioned Hrgovic, Tom. A lot of the critics are pointing out to the fact that you've lost your last 4. What they're failing to point out, in fairness, is who those names are. Turning that into a positive, can it be to your advantage that you've been in the ring with the likes of Hrgovic and Daniel Dubois and David Price?
Mate, there's people like Tyson Fury messaging me saying this guy is not on your level. Look at what you've fought. Look at what you've done. Anybody that knows boxing, understands boxing, look at my record. I mean, record, when you look at the numbers, don't look great. It don't look great. But when you look at who it's been with, then you look a bit closer. It tells a complete different story. Look, he's a bit of an enigma, this guy I'm fighting. He's a bit of an enigma. Nobody really knows too much about him. But I'll tell you one thing. He will be put to the test. And we'll know what he is, and we'll know whether he's any good or whether he's rubbish. Because, let me tell you something. Filip Hrgovic didn't fight the me that sit here. Daniel Dubois didn't, nor did Majidov. So, if he can get the job done, then he's got a place there among them. If not, pack your bags, go home, and rethink it all. Because I'm genuinely, these people that are doubting me, listen, they're not very good odds on to get him to win. But please, I implore them, go and put your mortgage on him to win. Because I want to watch you lose every penny you got. I want to watch you lose every pound you got, and then I will donate you some money to see your family through Christmas. Because that is how I feel about it. If they've got these opinions on me, go and back your house on it, because I want to be the reason you lose everything. That is how I feel about it. I would like that. That's how I feel about it. Like they're people that's never ever stepped a foot inside a ring. Don't know what it takes for us to do. Don't know what we have to put ourselves through. What stress we have to put not just physically, our families, people around us under, to do what we do. And then they'll sit there with a hobnob biscuit and a cup of tea and say that you're jabbing wrong when they've never laced a glove on their hand in their life. And Joe, what? It's a cringy saying, but it's a very true one. A lion should never lose sleep over an opinion of a sheep. And that is it. I've chose my path. I know what I'm doing. And listen, I know I'm going to upset the bookies. The bookmakers are going to be very badly hurt, because I know some people that have lumped on a lot of money on me. A lot of people that have been around me and that know me personally and have got plenty of money to shake, more money they can shake a stick at, have lumped on heavy. So, because they know this guy is not on my caliber, and they've seen what I do on a day. They've seen what I do when I'm not fit. Do you know what I mean? So they know now that look, a blind man can see that I've trained. Do you know what I mean? Walking around, I'm walking around the lightest I've ever been in me pro career, lightest I've ever been, and I'm gonna walk to the ring, and I'm gonna absolutely shock a lot of people with the performance I put in. Some people won't be shocked because they know that I've got it there anyway, but I've just got that one sole dedication in my head, and that's to make my little boy and my dad proud of what I've achieved in boxing. And that is it. There ain't a man alive, I think, take that away from me at this moment.
Will they be watching, Tom, your little lad and your dad?
My dad will be watching. My little boy will be watching. Yeah, as far as I know my dad will definitely be watching. But yeah, I think my little boy will be watching. He would have been here with me, but if things were different. But yeah, just gonna go out, mate. Make sure that I get the win from, and go home, enjoy my Christmas. But 4 days off, and I should be back in the gym. And I should be working for the new year because I've got a big 2021 planned in my head. I know what I want to do. I know what route I want to go, and I won't be denied.
I have to ask, mate, if the unthinkable happens and you get beat, have you got a different plan in your head for 2021?
Yeah, I ask you to delete this video.
Fair enough.
Nah, mate, do you know what it is? I will just keep plugging on, and I won't be deterred, and I won't be also. Listen, there's no way I'm losing. There's no way I'm losing. There's no way in hell I'm losing. So I can't think about what if, because there ain't no way. Listen, there's no way. See, believe, achieve. And I've seen every way that I win. I've seen every way that I execute what I've been doing. Too quick, too fast, too strong. That's it. All night for 8 rounds. If he stands there and he does what he does, he will have to take the punishment for eight rounds, or take a knee and give me best. And that is it. He's either got to pull it up, get knocked out, or he'll have to take it for 8 rounds. That is it.
Good, man. Well, if anyone's in any doubt, you've definitely sold it, Tom. It's going to be a hell of a fight, isn't it?
Mate, it is going to be a banger. It is going to be a banger. It ain't going. There's not going to be anything left. There'll be boxing class. There'll be pure punch output, and there will be an absolute bloodbath of a war. Listen, I don't dilute. I'm going to come out battered and bruised. I'm going to come out bleeding. He's going to be bleeding, and that is it. But I know one thing: when I walk back to the centre of that ring, whatever the referee is going to raise my hand. And that is it. I'm going to go off into the sunset and start my 2021.
Good, man. Tom, while you're here, can I ask you a couple of quick questions on other boxing stuff?
Yeah, of course you
can. Friend of 4, Dave Allen's retirement. Just your quick thoughts on that one.
You know what it is? People think that Dave's a foe of mine, and he's not. He ain't. Like I don't hold hate in my heart for anybody. I generally don't, apart from paedophiles. But other than that, I've genuinely I like everyone. Listen, I hope he's happy with his choice that he's made. He's got plenty to be proud of in boxing, and yeah, I wish him all the health, wealth, and success in the world. I genuinely do, and listen, if he feels this time, a boxer knows their body. So yeah. Fair play to him for making the choice, and that it's best to stop too early than too late.
Absolutely. You mentioned Tyson Fury texting you. I don't know if you've seen tonight Deontay Wilder's latest excuse. Tyson Fury's fingernails caused the cut on his ear. Just your thoughts on that the whole shenanigans going on there?
Mate, do you know what it is? I don't even want to give that drip the time of my day talking about his stupid excuses. What he needs to do is either take his head for a shit and sort his life out, right? Because, like, seriously, like, just take your licks and be a man. And, like, there's no honour. There's nothing champion. There's no champion quality in what he's doing, right? Just take your licks. Be a man. Be a man, and just be a man and take it, and done. That's it, done.
Magic. Last one. Next weekend. Is it the next weekend or the weekend after? Dubois, Joyce. You've been in the ring with Dubois. Just how do you see that one going?
I've tossed, turned, and twisted it back and forth with that fight, wrestled with it in my head. But I generally think Joyce is going to do it. I generally think Joyce is going to do it. I just do. I just think he's going to do it. Don't know how. I think he knows that he needs to take that jab away that Daniel got. But, yeah, I just think his workout rates and his experience is just going to be too much. And that's the beauty with that fight. You can make a case for either man, and a very convincing one. So, yeah, I just think Joyce is going to do it. Very dangerous fight. Fair play to both of them for taking it. But, yeah, that's it, yeah.
Good man. And have to push you. We've talked about putting a bet on. If I'm going to give myself a tenner bet, what am I betting at the weekend, Tom?
Just bet for a me win.
Knockout?
Just bet for me win. Listen, I'm going for a knockout. But just I want to be sensible with your tenner, right, and just bet me win. Just bet me win. But I'm going for blood and guts. If you feel brave with your tenner, bet me to knock him cold spark out. But if you want to be safe with your money, just bet a little win. All
right, we'll do that, Tom. Tom, I really, really appreciate your time. I know it's late and you're isolated in the hotel room.
That's all right, bruv.
Really enjoyed it.
God bless, mate. Thank you very much.
Best of luck at the weekend, Tom.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you.
Take care.